Hello everyone, this is Gen 1 Manifestation Coach. Welcome to my YouTube video. Today's topic is an inspired topic that came to me through my own experience. And then I was like, you know what, I should make a YouTube video about this and share it and see if I can help anyone else create more magical manifestations in their life and create and open themselves up into new dimensions. So the title of this video is Opening into a New Dimension and manifesting a new reality based off of a frequency that you are, a higher frequency that you're tapping into. So I always come back to money manifestation because, in my opinion, that is kind of the root of us feeling like we get to have the life we want, right? Because if you have infinite money, then there's really no limits, right? If you have perfect health, infinite money, and you understand how to create, you understand the laws of the universe and how to manifest, right? Then there's no limits for you on this planet. So usually the reason why people don't go after their dreams, and this may be conscious or unconscious in them, is because they don't believe they can either afford it or that it's going to make them money or that somehow it's going to impact their survival, right? So money is tied into survival. So in order for us to reach higher states of consciousness and reach higher states of living, we have to be able to open ourselves up past this survival mechanism of being a human. We have to become spiritual. You have to go into your energetic body and know who you are beyond the physical form. So knowing that you are an eternal being, that eternal life is real. It is the way it is. Eternal life is real. And you are an infinite spirit. Your energy cannot be destroyed. It can only shape shift. What is that word? Shape shift. Your energy changes and you shift into different realities. And that's what life is. You're going on this journey of shifting into different realities that align more to your new perspective and beliefs. So, when you want to open yourself up to a new reality, in my experience, what happens is when I expand what I believe I can have financially, when I expand what I believe is possible for me with money, and I have to disconnect from my old reality, right? Of, okay, I believe I can live this kind of lifestyle and have this kind of financial situation, but if I want to take it to the next level, there's going to be some kind of resistance there, right? So whenever I start imagining this next level and this next level of luxury and having what I want, having my desires met financially, and like just what I get to have, right? So what I can buy, what I can do with my money, well, how I can give with my money, all of that stuff, right? That's whole new vibrational reality. So the thing is, what a lot of people's minds do is they go straight to, okay, I need the money in order to have that reality. But you want to reverse engineer it. You want to do it the opposite way. You want to first acclimate yourself, your subconscious and your energy. You want to acclimate your energy to the feelings of that new dimension, that new reality of having those things, having that money, having that experience, having that luxurious life, having that traveling ability, right? Whatever it may be. So that is you starting to acclimate to this new dimension of having more and making that normal. I've been using this lately with my clients where I say, make it feel as real as your kitchen countertop, like that real. It has to feel real as your countertop, you know? That you're not just making this up, that you're not just, you know, that it's so far-fetched. And if it feels far-fetched, that's how you know it's probably not going to become physical until you practice the vibration of it and acclimate your subconscious to it being as real as your kitchen countertop. Okay? And one-on-one coaching with me obviously makes that process so much faster and easier and smoother. But the thing is that there will be tough times along the way, energetically, in the sense that, you know, sometimes when I'm stepping it up, I'll have this, you know, it feels really good to imagine it, visualize it, feel it, the new reality. Practicing the new reality feels really good. And then other days I will feel like shit. I will feel horrible. Like the darkest dark possible. Like where it's just like, oh, like I can't have this. It's just like that old attachment, you know, trying to survive and trying to keep being real in my consciousness. And it's like, I just go through them. I go through those, you know, dark places and I shine the light on them and I just experience it. You know, it's like sometimes you just have to forgive and allow ourselves to go to those dark places and not make it be such a problem, you know, that, okay, you know, even this is working in my favor. Even the fact that I'm experiencing these old dark energies, this old I can't have it energy, even though I'm experiencing this right now, that means I'm getting closer. It means I'm on my way. It means it's coming, you know, because they don't last long. You know, when I go through those experiences of the shadow energy coming up, it's not like it lasts forever. It's usually like a day or an afternoon. And I just allow myself to go through it and feel it, and I play the part. You know, I get into the drama, not like over exaggerate it, but I don't push it away. You know what I mean? I allow it to be there without judging it. Obviously, I don't like it. I don't want to be feeling that way. But usually after I do, I see the light and the manifestation comes in. Actually, always after I go through a dark night of the soul or just feeling those shadow energies. You know, it's like you're doing alchemy on yourself. You're doing alchemy to change into different states of consciousness. And so you have to be kind of tough in the sense that you allow yourself to go to those dark places and not make it be a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's something that you just see as, okay, this is my old energy trying to survive. And it's the part of me that's still attached to that old reality and that old state of consciousness. And it has to go somewhere, you know, energy has to move. So I have to just let it move through. And the good thing about my reality is I have the space for that. You know, I don't have kids or I don't have constant, you know, things I have to tend to. I do have full range to do this process, which is why I am a coach, because I have space to help people through that. So it's almost like when clients purchase coaching with me, they're buying the space that I have, right? The energy that I have that maybe their life doesn't have, that they don't have the space for that. So it's like, okay, well, I have the space here. I give you that energy. So alchemizing yourself into new dimensions. Alchemizing yourself into new dimensions and being willing to go through those shadow spots without it taking you backwards, right? So the few thoughts that you want to have when you're going through the shadow spots are just, you know, this is rigged in my favor. This is working out for me. This is working out in my favor. This is happening so that I can get to the other side of this. and saying other things like, you know what, I can handle this. I'm tough. Like, this has nothing on my light. You know, the darkness has nothing on my light. I can play this part for a day, and everything's going to be okay. I'm not fragile. I may be sensitive and I may be subtle, but I'm not. I can't be broken. Things like that, you know, talking to yourself in that way. So, anyways, just know that you can manifest. The point always is, you know, you can manifest anything. It's just how much resistance do you have between you and that thing. That's the resistance is like the amount of time it takes to manifest something, because time isn't actually real. It's just when you tap into the frequency of the thing and you merge, you become one with it, it has to manifest. I was on the phone the other day with a client, and she's manifesting a new improved job. And she wants to start her own company. And she doesn't actually have the money to start her own company as assisted living center. She wants to have proper care for assisted living. You know, it's a beautiful idea that she has, a beautiful vision that she has, that I fully believe in. And the world needs that. Oh, my computer just went dark. So she, you know, she has a beautiful vision that's going to help a lot of people. So her way of going about manifesting that was, you know, investing in real estate and getting that going. And I said to her, you know, that's definitely a possibility, but it sounds kind of long way about it to me. What if you can manifest a philanthropist, someone who fully believes in your cause, who would want to invest in this business, in your company that you want to create? Literally, she gets a call a few minutes later while we're still in the session. Okay, she doesn't answer the call, obviously, because we're in a coaching session. But after our session, she sends me a message and she tells me that she got a phone call from a very successful businessman who's now elderly, who is a philanthropist, who now has offered her a position working for them. Okay, so does that tell you that as soon as you're on the frequency, it's like that? As soon as you're on the frequency, okay? So we don't know what's going to unfold from here. We haven't gotten that far yet, but I just suggested to her, maybe there's someone who would invest in your company, and boom, she gets a phone call. So it can happen that fast. It can happen that fast. It always does happen that fast. As soon as you're aligned with it fully, it happens fast. So your work is always to energetically align. Always energetically align with your vision, and don't give up, and don't be held back when you go through the shit. When you go through the dark places, don't make that mean that you're going backwards. Make that mean, okay, I'm clearing this shit. This is coming up to be cleared, and I'm opening to a new dimension. And then the work is kind of like, okay, I feel this feeling of, okay, I went through the darkness, and now let me push myself. I need to kind of push my belief in this new reality even more, because I just cleared the space so I can do that. I cleared the darkness out, the disbelief. I cleared the disbelief. I cleared the attachment to the old state of consciousness, cleared the attachment to the old reality. Now I'm going to push myself to believe in the new reality even more. Push myself to believe in it even more. Focus on it even more. Affirm even more that this is my new reality. This is the way it is now. Okay, so it's a process between you and you, internal process. Or if you're a client, it's something we do together. My coaching will obviously speed that up very fast, much more, let's say, efficiently, and will optimize your experience. So if anyone is interested in working with me one-on-one, I'm going to leave the link below where you can fill out a form on my website and get in touch with me and talk about what your needs are. My coaching is very in-depth, one-on-one, and we don't leave anything out. It's very all-inclusive, very deep. So I will leave that link below. Other than that, I hope this helped you have the confidence to keep pushing yourself into believing in new dimension. Know that new dimensions can open up out of fucking nowhere. Like, you can just open up into a new dimension after you went through the worst day of your life. You know, you can have the worst feeling on one day. The next day you can feel amazing because you're clearing all that shadow stuff. You're clearing your unconscious, clearing the subconscious. And then you open up and you see the light. You start to see the light. You get the reflection in the physical reality that you're moving forward. Okay? So never view the darkness as it's pushing you backwards. View it as, okay, this is propelling me forward. Let me move through this darkness as quickly and easily as possible, knowing that my light is always more powerful. Namaste, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your week.